everybody, welcome back to Saguenay Valley's ESL Corner. Today we are going to be discussing the relationship between the simple past and the past perfect that most Anglophones use in everyday conversations. These two verb tenses together can be a little difficult to use for students who are learning English because the context to use these two verb tenses is very specific. Hopefully this video can help you understand when to use it. Before we start with context and examples, let's look at the conjugation of the past perfect. So, past perfect, we use the auxiliary had and then a past participle. Example, I had traveled, she had been, they had eaten, etc. So, this is it for the conjugation. It is relatively simple. Now, for the definition of when and how to use these two verb tenses, it is important to remember that the two simple past and past perfect verb tenses must be in the same situation because they are both in the past and there is a relation or a connection between these two actions. And they are typical for stories or scenarios. So, now that you have a general definition, the next thing is to identify which action comes first or which action is the oldest in terms of time, and then which action is the second action or the most recent in terms of time. And that dynamic is important because it will help you conjugate correctly. When you look at a situation, for example, here we have number 1 and number 2, so this is our timeline, and here we have the present, and then all of this is in the past. Our oldest action, in this case number 1, will be past perfect, and our action number 2 in the time, the most recent or the closest to the present moment, will be simple past. So again, this is important to define which action is the oldest and which action is the most recent. Here, we have an example to illustrate this idea. When he got home, action number 2, so the most recent one, he had made, past perfect, action number 1, so the oldest, supper. So again, when I got home, he had made supper. So the supper was made before the person arrived home. So if the supper was made around 5 o'clock and the person arrived at 6 o'clock, then this action at 6 o'clock is simple past and the action at 5 o'clock is past perfect. So that was the explanation for past perfect and simple past. Hopefully that clarifies a few things for you. My question for you to practice these two verb tenses is, before you started to learn English, what had you thought about this language? Had you thought that it was easy, or maybe had you thought that it was difficult? You can leave a comment if you want in the comment section, or you can use this question to talk with other people around you. As usual, you can like this video and subscribe if you would like more videos from Saguenay Valley ESL Corner. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.